Last time, we motored to Great Harbor, got a mooring ball, and had a relaxing morning on the boat. We went ashore and explored Foxy's, did a little shopping, and explored the main drag on Joost van Dyke. We took a cab to White Bay, the home of the Soggy Dollar Bar and Hendo's Hideout. We had a great day on the beach, enjoying all that White Bay has to offer. The good days go by all too fast, and it was time to head back to the boat. We made our way back to Roadtown and landed on the dock at Conch Charters. We said goodbye to our guests, Brian and Alistair. A big thank you to you both for your help and friendship. This is my buddy Brian. I'm Richard. I tend to take things a little too serious, so goofing around is good for me. And this is Georgia, my better half. We hope you join us for our adventures and travels on Cabo. Why are we at the Conch Charters dock? How did we get here? We had made plans, searched for boats, made offers, and finally found one that we would end up buying, Cabo. We completed the purchase and started the process of setting her up for comfortable cruising. You know, making her our own. We fixed things, upgraded others, brought tools, parts, and equipment on board. We cleaned her, renamed her, and she was beginning to feel like home. It was spring, and we were in transit for Grenada to put her on the hard for the hurricane season. What I thought was behind me wasn't. My body slipped into full-fledged hypothyroid. The littlest things became overwhelming. Emotionally, it was doing a number on me. I had to hang on, as we still had sailing to do to get to our destination. The worst part was that I was not having the time of my life. Boating has always given me much joy, satisfaction, and pleasure. Now it was just work and spending money. This was supposed to be about sailing, travel, adventuring, meeting people, sharing stories, and having adventures. It was all I could do to survive. As they say, we make plans, and then life happens. Well, we are here now. As I contend with these matters, several issues arise. The logistics of getting medication overseas is challenging at best. When generic drugs are not an option, getting the required name brand is nearly impossible overseas for extended periods. Will my condition improve? Will I be okay? I am not sure. So what do we do now? In the meantime, let's get off the dock and go to the North Sound of Virgin Gorda and hang out there for a few days to relax. We are excited to see the newly rebuilt Bitter End Yacht Club, Saba Rock, Oilnet Bay, and Leverick Bay. Getting back to why we are at the Conch Charters dock. We put the boat on the hard for the hurricane season, we went home, took a step back, and looked at all of our options. Long-term stays on the boat past 90 days was going to be super challenging, and traveling back and forth to home to gather medications just did not seem practical. Okay, so we will spend less time on the boat, meaning less than 90 days at a time. We narrowed it down to sometime in the fall and sometime in the spring, which is the beginning and ending of the cruising season in the Caribbean. But where in the Caribbean? Georgia and I love the BVI, and it is a great place to have family and friends come and visit. Today we've left Roadtown and we're headed for the North Sound of Virgin Gorda. And although we've had this boat for over 6 months, today's the first day that it actually feels like a joyful boat ride. That's sad, but it is what it is. Now, what do we do with the boat when we are not on it? Leaving the boat unattended for long periods is not a good plan. When things on a boat are not being used, they break, meaning that each time one comes back to the boat, it becomes a major project to recommission her and get her ready for use. Given my health, that did not seem like a good idea. A yacht management program would be good, but there doesn't seem to be that option in the BVI, and dockage in the BVI is also expensive. That led us to our next option. making the boat available for charter with the proviso that we could use our own boat as much or as little as we wanted. Conch Charters offered this flexibility. They know what they're doing and made the entire process rather simple. This is how we ended up on the dock at Conch Charters. This is how it works. Cabo is available for bareboat charter with Conch Charters in the BVI if you are a qualified skipper. We have our time blocked out on the calendar and we will use the boat during those dates. The boat is managed the entire year, it is maintained, and given enough charter bookings, this will offset the annual operating cost, which is a good thing. Alright, we have a plan that just might work. I got busy with planning the boat projects that she needed and was excited to participate in all of that. When fall came, we went back to the boatyard and made her shine, for she was ours and we were going to make the best of it. Wait, we just went through a process of setting the boat up for our personal use, which is a different setup from bareboat chartering. Oh no. Now we have to remove our personal effects from the boat to make it ready for charter. This part of the process was a little overwhelming. We didn't know what to remove, what to leave on board, what to throw out, and so on. But we are here now, and it is time to prepare her for charter. After Brian and Alistair left and went home, we met with the folks at Conch Charters and got coaching on how to prepare the boat for charter use. That was helpful, but the volume of work is still going to take several days. We are here in the North Sound of Virgin Gorda at a mooring ball in the mooring field at the Bitter End Yacht Club. The mooring field is quite open, which is nice. There's a cruise ship down there that's taking people to Prickly Pear, and a couple of nice size motor yachts anchored in the bay. We haven't been here since 2017, since May of 2017, since Hurricane Irma. So it's nice to be back. It's quite a special place. Needs to be on the bucket list for those of you who travel. North Sound of Virgin Gorda. It was time to go ashore and take a look around and scope out the shower situation. The use of wood, rock, and fauna together in this way is very inviting. There are 4 very large showers for the guests. And a little rain squall blew through.
Good morning, America.
The quarterdeck is on the 2nd story.
We're getting up early this year.
After showering, we went back to the boat and relaxed until we went ashore for dinner. This is my friend Baccus. We had a nice reunion this evening as we hadn't seen each other since before Hurricane Irma. He's a great guy and will take good care of you when you visit the Bitter End Yacht Club. Here are a few images of the night scenes at the Bitter End Yacht Club. It's a new day. The morning is spectacular, calm, beautiful, and peaceful. We definitely need more mornings like this. We are getting the boat ready for bareboat charter, sorting through what stays, what goes, and so on. We had just completed setting her up for comfortable cruising, and now we're moving into this stage. It's a little bit, sad. Well, we'll go out and we'll fool around and just see where it takes us. We have worked too long this morning, so it's time for a break. So Georgia and I will go ashore and explore. Good. Yeah, that's right. All right, we're getting the dinghy tied up at the dinghy dock. Here we are. Let's take a look around at the Bitter End Yacht Club. This newly built resort has done some new things. The shoreline is completely open beachfront, so the entire property can be walked on the sandy beach from one end to the other. The dinghy dock here is first class and a great place to land when coming ashore. There are 2 waterfront rooms there in the background and the quarterdeck to our left. Hey Baccus, how are you?
Guys chilling?
We're doing great, thanks. That's all for now. Come back next time as we explore the North Sound of Virgin Gorda. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.